If you've been trying to figure out why on earth are people adding to cart, but they're not buying from your Shopify store, this is 100% the video for you, because in this video, I'm going to cover the top 5 Shopify abandoned cart fixes that you need to know and that you need to implement with your Shopify store right now. Now, I'm telling you that these fixes actually work because I've been in your shoes, and there's nothing more frustrating than people adding to cart and not buying. And so these will definitely help your conversion rate and ultimately help you get the sales that you really, really want. Now, the very first fix that I want to share with you is actually very simple and can be very, very impactful, but most people completely skip over it or don't even think about it entirely. And that is asking the right people the right questions. Okay, I know that sounds like a riddle, but let me explain. So essentially, when I first started my very first Shopify store, I was having the same exact issue that you're having. People were going to my website, they were adding the cart, and then they would just poof, they would vanish. And I was extremely frustrated. And I was trying to do everything that I saw on YouTube that people were telling me to do to fix my conversion rate, but nothing was helping. And then finally, I had like this aha moment, right? And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just ask the people who are going to my website and abandoning cart why they're abandoning cart, right? It seemed like such a simple thing to do, but I did everything under the sun except that. And so what happened was I went to my abandoned cart on Shopify, and I looked up the emails and the phone numbers and just reached out to him. I said, hey, my name is Antonio. Like, why didn't you go through with your purchase? And I got really good insight of what I actually needed to fix that would actually help me make more sales from the people that wanted to buy from me, right? And so that's what I recommend that you do first before you do any changes to your website, is ask the people what they need and then just do that. And that way you don't have to guess or try to figure it out on your own. People will tell you. So once you received all that feedback from your ideal customers and you made all the changes that they suggested, guess what? You still have a lot more work to do, unfortunately, because in the online space, you're never not gonna get abandoned carts. It just is what it is, but there are things that you can do to continue to help reduce them and get people back to your Shopify store, okay? And so the second fix for your abandoned cart issue is to set up some type of automations, okay? And I think the best way to do that is through email and SMS marketing, okay? The more things that you can automate that you don't have to do on a day-to-day basis is just gonna help you so much and just relieve stress, okay? And email and SMS marketing is phenomenal. And my favorite platform for email and SMS marketing is Omnisend, okay? Because they already have a lot of pre-built automations and sequences and flows. All that to say, everything is pre-built. So all the emails that you need to send after somebody abandoned carts is just automatically gonna send. There's not extra work you have to do because it's already pre-built, right? And they're gonna give you a flow for every time somebody abandoned carts. They're gonna give you a pre-built flow after someone makes a purchase. So all these emails, all these text messages that need to go out to your ideal customers, they already have everything for you. All you have to do is tweak it to your liking. And so that's why I really like Omnisend. It's user-friendly. So if you're looking for a way to automate reaching out to your customers and getting them back to your Shopify store, Omnisend is one of the best platforms to do it. And I have a free trial link in the description down below. Now, this third fix that I want to share with you can really help increase your conversions and reduce your abandoned carts. But so many Shopify store owners really overlook this throughout the buying process and that is being transparent with your pricing, okay? There is nothing worse than having your buyer go through the buying process expecting one price, and then they get to the end of their checkout and they get hit with a huge shipping cost or an additional fee or taxes that they just weren't expecting. And then that is the surefire way for them to completely abandon their cart and not purchase from you. So you want to do everything possible to prepare your ideal customer for the exact price that they're going to pay. So you want to make sure that you show your shipping prices early on. You want to make sure that you show taxes early on, and you want to make sure that you have some type of free shipping threshold on your store or offer free shipping entirely. Okay. Now I know everybody's profit margins are different, but if you can offer free shipping or at least free shipping at a certain tier, it can really help reduce your abandoned carts and increase your sales. And this is something that I do personally for my own Shopify store. I have a free shipping after you spend $50. So that's my own threshold, and it really helps my conversions. So you want to make sure that you are transparent as possible throughout the buying process so your ideal customer is not shocked at the end when they're trying to buy from you. So the fourth fix that I want to share with you is really critical and is one of the major reasons why people abandon cart in the first place, which is you don't have a good enough offer. Your offer can really make or break the sales on your Shopify store. Now, you may be wondering, what is a good offer? Now, there's a lot of explanations of a good offer on YouTube, and people try to get very, fancy and in depth with it. But honestly, it's just, do you have a good enough reason to make somebody want to buy from your Shopify store right now? Not tomorrow, not the next day, like immediately right now. Is it good enough to make somebody impulse buy? Okay. Now, this can look like a multitude of things, and I recommend that you test it, but this could be a buy one, get one free deal, buy two, get one free, 50% off, some type of limited time offer, buy this thing and you get a free gift for today only. Like, you could try so many different offers, right? But you want to test the one that actually gets people to buy. And then the second thing you need to do is make sure that you verbalize it everywhere. On your homepage, on your banner, on your product pages. Like, people shouldn't have to guess what your offer is. They should know immediately that this is the offer. It's not going to last for a very long time. And if you don't get it now, you may not be able to get it in the future. So that creates that sense of fear of missing out or FOMO. And so you really want to spend a lot of time crafting offers and testing, but your offer can really make or break your sales for your Shopify store and also help reduce the abandoned carts that you're getting. Now, this last fix that I want to share with you is honestly one of my favorites and is one of the best ways to reduce your abandoned carts, but also drive a ton of sales as well. And that is running social proof retargeting ads. Now, the reason why this works so well is because retargeting ads in general go after very warm audiences. These are people that have already come to your Shopify store, but they just didn't buy. So you're just giving them another reason through these ads to try to push them over the edge. And that social proof component really helps because social proof builds trust, builds credibility, and really lowers the defenses, if you will, of ideal customers. So using retargeting ads on Instagram and TikTok combined with that social proof aspect can really help people feel more comfortable purchasing from you and coming back to your Shopify store. Now, for me, I run a clothing brand, okay? And sometimes people are not always feeling so great about whether or not I should trust this brand or not. And also, they don't know how their clothes are gonna fit. And so for me, I like to run ads of all body types in the clothes so they'll know, like, okay, I can see myself in this customer I feel more comfortable making the purchase, okay? But for your brand or for your Shopify store, you want to figure out what the biggest challenges are for your product and why people don't buy. And then you can showcase and debunk all of that through your social proof ads, right? And so this is a really, really good way to answer all the questions or all the reasons why people don't buy through retargeting ads and through those type of creatives. Now, if you have any question at all about these fixes, make sure that you comment them down below. I try to answer every single question that I get. And if you need help setting up these retargeting ads, I recommend that you check out this video right here.